progress towards IIT Madras, where progressive rock band fans and myself got together to catch POS, Pain or Salvation, in the flesh. Work was in full swing at the open-air theatre at IIT Madras. Before the curtains came down on this year's edition of Sarang, it was time to turn up the amps and let your hair down on the showstopper concert everyone was waiting for an entire year. The Pain or Salvation show by Derby Jeans. Which Pain or Salvation song do you want to hear?
Yeah, Lincoln.
You?
Same thing.
Salvation.
Yeah.
Which song do y'all want to hear from Pain or Salvation?
Linoleum.
Okay, shout out Linoleum so they can hear it over there. Now shout it out. The 30-something blue-eyed band of boys had made their maiden visit to India from Sweden to entertain and also to find out firsthand how big their fan base here really is. With over 3,000 Pain or Salvation fans flooding into the open-air theatre, the excitement on ground zero was uncontainable. Alright, now this is like the biggest opportunity for all the youngsters in Chennai to get to see Pain or Salvation. Now, was that the same feeling for y'all when y'all came down to Chennai?
I'm just really happy to be here. I mean, not only in Chennai, but in India in general. I always wanted to be here. So I'm really looking forward to it. We have no sort of expectations on the Indian fans because we don't know how many fans we do have here. That's the sort of interesting thing about having, being the first time to play in a country. So we're looking forward to the gig a lot.
Every album is very different. B was different. Scar Sick is different.
Yeah.
So how is that?
I mean, it just comes natural because first of all, I'm really restless and I want to try new stuff all the time. But also, I think investing a lot of yourself into the music you make is then it becomes inevitable that the music will change with you. When you're changing as a person, your music is going to change as well.
So after 2 hours of entertainment by the opening bands, POS was welcomed on stage to a monstrous applause, exactly what they had all been waiting for. Not disappointing the fans for a minute, POS showed Chennai's rock fans why their musicology is a world apart. Daniel Gildenlow's ease in shifting vocal ranges from a deep tenor to a shrill soprano sent the crowds into a frenzy of headbanging. With a rocking start, he belted out hits from their 2002 hit album Remedy Lane and other album hits from Road Salt, B and Scar Sick. Your music is got a lot to do with the current affairs in the world. It's got to do a lot with consumerism, imperialism, a lot of that. So, are you a really politically driven person? I'm going to come to you with that question as well, Johan.
I'm sort of old school when it comes to music. I'm the one who claims that everything you do is politics. Everything you do, every act you make in your everyday life will change the way the world looks in a few years. Not immensely with your own small little act, but in the long run, sort of in the big picture, in the big scheme of things, every little act will sort of be a little indication of what we want society to become.
Do you share the same thought as well? Are you also politically driven when you play this music?
Yeah, of course. This is how we deal with politics. Otherwise, we could be politicians, because I think life is politics, and sometimes you like stuff, sometimes you don't. And this is our way to take a stand for what we think is right and share our emotions.
The nimble fingers of rhythm guitarist Johan Hallgreen and bassist Per Schlender gave the audience some amazing running riffs, which further sent the evening into a rocking climax. "90 minutes of headbanging and progressive rock numbers left Chennai's rock fans satisfied and catching their breath until the next show is announced. And that is how the curtains came down on this year's edition of Sarang. Now, like all rock fans put it, peace out. But hey, you come back right after the break. The American hip-hoppers Javi Coro have a message for Chennai. Find out later in the show.